going to protect you. And Jesus here, he's not wanting to let the devil get away with that. And he comes back to him and says to him, on the other hand, meaning that's one way of looking at it, but it's not God's way. And in life, we do that a lot. We often have our own different perspectives, our own different opinions. You know, we read in Proverbs, lead not on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him. You know, God has got on the other hand. And in everything we do today and everything that we are, we have to be asking ourselves the question, is this God's will? Is this my will? Is this what God thinks? Or is this what I think? Each one of us today is going to experience a whole host of temptations. And what we need is to know, on the other hand, as is, what does God think about and how does God want this situation to be resolved? So Jesus says, so the devil, on the other hand, it is written, meaning it's been penned, it's recorded, it's in the Rama, it's in the Logos, it's there to be heard, it's there to be seen. It's been penned, it is written. And if it's been written and it can't be unwritten. You shall, says Jesus, as his argument, you shall not put the Lord your God to the test, meaning don't put God to the test. Don't create a situation whereby you are saying to God, if you do this, I'll do that. If you do the other, then I'll play it like this. That's not how we are to live. God's ways are clear. God's ways have been penned. God's ways have been written. God's ways have been said. And our job as Christians is to walk in God's ways. In Galatians we read it says, walk by the Spirit and you will not satisfy the desires of the flesh. Jesus knew what God said. That's why he could say, on the other hand, meaning on the other hand. This is what God thinks about this, and this is what I'm going to do. There are two challenges there. One is, do we know the Bible? Do we know the Word enough to be able to use it to help us overcome all the temptations that come our way every single day of our lives? So getting into the Bible, you know it's my bag. I say to you to daily get into the Bible, which is one of the reasons why I'm doing this Reading the Red course, because I want us to know what Jesus said about reading the Red. But the other thing, in terms of the benefit that it brings us, the other challenge that it brings us is, if we've got the truth in us, having read the Bible, if we've got the truth in us, we bring ourselves to a place of strength, not weakness. We are the ones who know what to say and know what to do. So the